What if the promise of your greatest blessing lay just beyond the horizon, but fear stood in the way? When Moses sent spies into Canaan, the land God had promised, what they saw would either inspire faith or spark fear. The Israelites had journeyed from Egypt through the wilderness, guided by God's cloud by day and fire by night. At last, they stood on the edge of the promised land flowing with milk and honey, just as God had said. To prepare, Moses chose 12 leaders, one from each tribe, and sent them into Canaan to explore. He told them, "See what the land is like. Are the people strong or weak? Is the land good or bad? Bring back some of its fruit." For 40 days, the spies traveled across the land. They saw fertile valleys, abundant crops, and rich soil. They even carried back a cluster of grapes, so large it had to be carried on a pole between two men. Truly, it was a land of promise. But not everything they saw filled them with hope. The cities were large and fortified. The people seemed powerful. Some were descendants of the giants, the Anakim. When the spies returned, their report divided the people. 10 spies spoke in fear. "The land is good, but the people are too strong. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes compared to them." But 2 men, Joshua and Caleb, stood with faith. They declared, "The Lord is with us. Do not be afraid. We can surely take the land." Sadly, the people chose fear over faith, grumbling against Moses and refusing to enter. Because of their unbelief, God declared they would wander in the wilderness for 40 years until a new generation, led by Joshua, would finally inherit the promise. The story of the spies in Canaan teaches us that fear can keep us from God's promises, but faith will carry us into them. The question is, will you see yourself as a grasshopper, or will you trust that with God, the giants will fall? If you find this interesting, please like, share, subscribe, and drop your comments so we can keep bringing you more interesting and captivating Bible stories like this.